Chiliz. Now, the fan token realm has got a lot of bad, like a hugely bad rap or rep or whatever over from mainstream media for a while now. BBC have hammered it. Like lots of mainstream media have hammered sort of the fan tokens, certainly because of sort of the way that the tokens were presented. You know, they weren't really highlighted as a crypto asset in the way that their price points can fluctuate. But the fan token area is going to grow, and Chiliz have really established themselves as very, very good marketers. And I want to talk about why they're probably going to do quite well in the next bull cycle. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what this spreadsheet is. These are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. I expected that they were going to make me a lot of money. And you can see what these coins were worth when I recorded my videos. You can also see the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half. And these are what the profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into them. And if you'd done that for all of them, 100 into the 26 in under a year and a half would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand, which is not bad. Now, I sold all of these, but I share the coins that I own right now on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do, 40, 50, even 100x, I buy it. And what it means is I'll jump onto my site and tell my members what the coin is that I'm going to buy, what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in, and the members can copy along exactly. This means they'll make the exact same profit as me. Nice added bonus as well. They don't have to do any work, no diving into the markets. And if you want to see what the members have earned, that's on the website. If you also want to see what I've said in the past, that's also on the website. It's all public record. It's all on the history of this channel. We're less than a year away from the markets being at new all-time highs for a number of different coins, and if you've not got the right coins set up in your portfolio, those are profits you're not going to get back. So check out Copy My Crypto to see if it's something that you want to try. Now, Chiliz. So Chiliz has been through one bull cycle, but it did pretty damn well. At points it was less than 1 cent, and then ran up to pretty high highs. I mean, it was about 60 cents in the last. It might have been more. No, bloody 89 cents. 89 cents in the last bull cycle. It's high. Now, as I said, it got a lot of stick. Like this fan token realm got a lot of stick. It was widely being reported that there were effectively breaches in sort of the way in which advertising was happening. Certainly in the UK, they were saying, you didn't make football fans aware of the fact that these, Arsenal fan token, as an example, can fluctuate hugely in price. Since then, though, I think they've recovered pretty well. Now, Chiliz, if you're unfamiliar, it's like the coin that fuels the entire ecosystem around socios. Socios.com is huge. It's where all the fan tokens are. And you can only buy them via Chiliz, via the token itself. And they have landed the biggest football institutions in the world. They've got Barcelona, they've got Juventus, they've got PSG, they've got Arsenal, they've got Man City, they've got huge names. And they're also in a big partnership with the UFC as well. You got to bear in mind that even if it's socios and not Chiliz directly, you can only use socios with Chiliz token, right? So the way in which we have seen socios marketing has been pretty fantastic. It is, like I say, it's on the UFC's t-shirts, on the Hellas Round the Ring in the UFC. Chiliz, the company behind both socios and the blockchain, have also bought Barcelona TV. So they own, I believe it's 25%, but it might be more. But that means that they can literally be the main advertiser. So anything that anyone watches on Barcelona TV, and they've got the La Liga rights as well. They've got like a huge share of the La Liga rights. So what this means is like Chiliz have got, and socios have a real foothold in the Spanish TV realm. And this bodes really, really well, because fundamentally, all the world watch, or certainly La Liga is like the second most watched league in the world after the Premier League. Obviously, the Premier League is the first most, but there's a ton of the teams within the Premier League. I think Aston Villa, off the top of my head, Arsenal, Man City. There's definitely a few others, right? So they've nailed down nailed down partnerships with those teams, and as a result, we will see socios on shirts and everything else in the near future. Again, it just draws huge attention to the platform, which brings huge attention to the coin, which brings price appreciation. Now, what's good as well is Chiliz have sort of created Chiliz 2.0. They're starting to build. They've actually got a pretty solid development process in terms of where they can widen their reach in the sports realm and the sports and entertainment realm, and that's kind of where they want their foothold. They want to be the go-to blockchain for sports and for entertainment. And as of right now, I think where the fan tokens are struggling is they're not really providing fans with a say in the way that fans want. Like, yeah, I can maybe vote on the walkout music for my football club, but there's not, I mean, I suppose the problem is you are very much limited on what kind of say a fan can have. You know, you can't start giving fans the say in the transfers that are going to happen, as an example. That would just lead to a bunch of football manager geeks that are trying to figure out what the hell is, you know, who's the next best player. It would lead to teams collapsing, right? So I'm not suggesting that they need a huge say, but at the moment, it does feel a little weak what's on offer. So actually, the way in which I think Chiliz are going to have to focus on development here, and in terms of getting fans more engaged, is certainly bringing better offers, better opportunities, bigger discounts. Like, that's one thing that you can get, is discounts on tickets. You can enter into lotteries for your club as well, but those need to be more substantial. If they're more substantial, more active fans are going to play a role in the fan token sort of genre. One thing I do expect, I think we're going to see a fairly significant surge, an increase in marketing from socios and Chiliz over the next year. We often see the sort of growth in marketing coincide with a bull cycle. You know, for example, we saw FTX, Crypto.com really start pushing on advertising in the last bull cycle, and that was because obviously they had more liquid cash to use. And Chiliz will also be in that scenario, particularly as a bull cycle starts rising the prices of their coin. And then there's an opportunity. I think if we see a growth in marketing, I would not be shocked to see socios.com arena or something come out. Not necessarily exactly like crypto.com, but, you know, it wouldn't shock me to see them try and sponsor or partner with a football club and try and rename the ground. I don't know how easy that's going to be, though. Football fans are a lot more would get a lot more stressed about that than I think NBA fans or American football fans, just from what I've seen. But I look at Chiliz and I go, look, I think we have a supply of 8.8 billion tokens. I think there's a solid shot that we're going to see growth here to $1. I really think we've got a very, very good shot of seeing Chiliz rally to $1, because I think this is just an area where we're going to see surges. People want to interact more with the teams they love. It makes total sense with the strength of marketing, particularly their foothold in La Liga and with Barcelona. More people are going to be aware of them. As a result, I just think they can do much more. And that marketing is going to be key to their success. But I think we can see $1. It wouldn't shock me if we saw even more than $1 for this coin. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, then head over to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members all the coins I own. So anytime I find a crypto that is going to make me a lot of money, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits I think it can have, and the percentage of my cash that I'm going to put in. When I sell a coin, I also let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. So again, the members get out at the same price. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are winners, and when I do, I share it with the members. They don't have to do any work, same profits. And we are less than a year away from the markets being red hot. And if you haven't got your crypto position sorted now, you need to get it sorted, because in a year's time, you're going to have lost out on a lot of profits you could have made. And if you go to copymycrypto.com, you'll see what the members have earned and the things I've said in the past. It's all on the history of this channel. And if your positions aren't sorted, try the service out. At the very least, you'll find out what my coins are. And that's it from me, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.